Hello, friends. This is Words for Wednesday, and I'm Tom Doherty. Our words for Wednesday this week are discipleship and evangelism. Some people like to divide those and pretend that they're two different concepts, and that's part of the reason that it's harder to get us ordinary folks involved with connecting with evangelism, because we think there has to be some special giftedness to do that. And yet what we see in the New Testament, in particular in Acts, is ordinary people who give themselves, show their lives, bring people into their lives, express who Christ is. And so, for instance, Cornelius is somebody who lived a godly life in front of everyone, and they connected with his life. And when he learned something new, that there was this guy named Peter who knew something more about what it meant to be a disciple of God, he invited Peter to his home. And then he invited all the folks to come to his home, family, friends, neighbors. And they came and they listened to Peter preach, and the Holy Spirit fell on them like in Acts chapter 2. But this is a bunch of Gentiles. And so we have this new discipleship going on, in that all of these people learned with Cornelius what it meant to be a disciple of Jesus Christ, the infilling of the Holy Spirit. Also, we have an example in chapter 9 of Acts. We have Tabitha, or Dorcas, who led a life where she was generous with physical things, giving to people, helping people in that way. And when she died, many people cried out and were saddened, and they called for Peter to come, and Peter came and brought her back to life through the power of the Holy Spirit, the will of God. And many people then, after hearing this story, were converted into believing and becoming disciples. You too, I, are people who have a testimony, a Christian testimony, and we need to live our lives so people know about that Christian testimony and bring them into our lives. And in doing that, we begin to disciple them. We talk to them about how we think, on what influences our life. That's discipleship. We maybe invite them to some of the more formal kinds of discipleship, like Bible studies and things, but we disciple them and lead them towards a time of commitment to Jesus Christ because we've invited him in our life. So, my friends, be like the early Christians and combine these two concepts, discipleship and evangelism, and bring people to the knowledge of Jesus Christ because you've invited them into your life. May God bless you with opportunities to expand his kingdom. This is Tom Doherty with Every Church Grows. Have a blessed day.